Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in. If you've tuned in with me for the first time today, welcome, and if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. So guys, today's topic, it's something different, not something I usually do, but I just felt compelled to speak out about it, and I'm actually really disappointed. It's about a well-known South African YouTuber that we've all grown to know and love. I myself personally love this person's content, and if you are watching this, Lasizwe, just yesterday I was watching your videos and I shared with my hubby the video of if public schools were to open, and I enjoyed it so much I cracked myself up. It reminded me of my school days. I could picture the teachers being exactly the way you had depicted it and everything, and I think you're so brilliant at what you do. I must say that I'm really disappointed in what has been going on Twitter. I actually just saw this morning, and myself being a colored fan of yours is the reason why I'm doing this. So I know it wasn't you that said those horrible things, but you didn't say anything to stop the person that replied to your comment as well, which was also not very kind towards colored people. I don't know why. There's a stereotype, we tend to do these things with all races. There's a stereotype about each and every race, and I think we so much need to overcome that. And I really would have loved to have thought that last year was such a breakthrough year for South Africa, and I really hope that we would have overcome that with Zozibini and with Siya Kolisi doing what they have done for the country, and especially with Siya just trying to break through the barriers of stereotyping and himself being in a mixed family and that sort of thing. I really hoped that they would have been a beacon of hope for South Africa to break through these stereotypes. And clearly this whole Twitter thing, I think that is what got me kind of sad and down about it. Is it's clearly showing that still we are hanging on to old mindsets, that's keeping our country behind. And with the current pandemic that's happening right now, guys, this is the last thing we need going on right now. I mean, to turn around and say this race belongs in the bush and that sort of thing. First of all mankind, I don't believe anyone belongs in the bush. The bush is meant for animals, and so if we can think that of other human beings, I don't even know, to be honest, how I can continue like watching your videos right now, knowing that's what you think of me, because you're stereotyping now. You're saying, like, a lot of the people that support you probably don't even know are colored people. I'm sure you've seen some of your fans, because a lot of the stuff that you do relates to all different cultures, not just African, black African or white African or colored African, because we realize, I don't even like the term calling a black person African, because we are all African. If you were born here, you are African. So we must look past these stereotypes. And I don't know if you guys have seen that you get different color eggs. You get white eggs, you get brown eggs, you get big eggs, small eggs, but they're all the same on the inside. If you crack the yolk, it's supposed to be yellow or orangish. That's what it looks like. And all of us, we're supposed to bleed red. So if you're not bleeding red, then you're not from Earth, then you're an alien. But we are all the same inside, guys. And I'm actually a bit emotional, because like I said, really, last year I really thought was such a breakthrough year for South Africa. And I know that you apologized this morning as well. And some people were very harsh with you, saying that they don't accept your apology. I don't know how to feel about it. Only because, like I said, the things that has happened in the past in this country, what people don't talk about, there's a lot of people that didn't agree with it. But we had just allowed, they had sat back and done nothing. They allowed the government to do what they done, which was wrong. And right now, allowing people to say those things, no matter what race they are, about any other race, we're doing the same thing like what happened in apartheid. It's no different then, because there was a lot of white people back in the apartheid years that did not agree with what was happening, but they were too scared or cowardly or whatever the reason may be to speak up, and they did not speak up about it. And yes, it was wrong, because they were living in that privilege and they allowed those things to happen. But what a lot of people don't speak about, what a lot of people don't speak about is the fact that at the end, like when they were supposed to vote, when Madiba was released from prison, that 60% of those votes, 60% of the white people also voted for Madiba. So it was not just black people that voted for Madiba, it was a lot of white people. That is the day that they spoke out and they actually ticked those boxes. And a lot of those other racist people, they left our country. And I saw a post a couple of months ago, guys, very disgusting. I was so disgusted by the words they were using. They commented on someone's thing and they said, I left South Africa because of this. And I just I think I replied there and I said, thank goodness we got rid of people like you, you know, because that is the last thing that our country needs. And yes, it was a white supremacist or whatever you want to call them person who clearly still believed in that old regime, who had left the country when Madiba took over, because obviously I don't know what they thought was going to happen. The point is, guys, I don't want to make this a history lesson. I'm talking about today, what we are teaching our kids. I have a kid, I have another one on the way. I want my children not to see color. I wasn't raised to see color, guys. For me, a person is a person. The skin is just the shell. That's not who you are. It's just your shell. Okay? We are all the same inside. And the fact that people can still talk like that about other people, man, that's what gets me, you know. So the purpose for this post was just to say, guys, that let's try and make South Africa better, guys. In this time with the pandemic, we're all going through the same thing, the same lockdown, and we all have our own struggles. We can't still be picking on other races and things. Like even the thing of race, it works on my nerves when you have to tick, you know, what your race is, because I'm biracial. So my dad is white, my mom is colored. I'm mixed. Like, what do I tick? I just say colored, but at the end of the day, that's just the color of my skin. That doesn't determine who I am. They don't know, like, for everything you need to tick that. Like, that cannot determine what my skills are. Or, do you know what I'm saying? It works on my nerves when you have to tick those things. Nonetheless, guys, the purpose of the video was just to encourage fellows, I don't want to use that word, I almost said fellow South Africans. It makes me think of Cyril. No offense, Mr. President. But a lot of people were reading that speech of yours, or a lot of Capetonians were reading that speech of yours yesterday with regards to the fellow South Africans part, thinking that we're going to be stuck in level 4. And so I just want us South Africans to just really let the past go and get over it and just look at each other with eyes of humanity and not skin deep. Let us stop being so shallow, because that's all it is. Like, if you only see someone for the color of their skin, then you're shallow. There's so much more to a person than the color of their skin. And if you can't see past that, then I don't even know if you must. Then don't even call yourself a human, because animals even regard their own kind, you know. And so for us humans to say those things about other humans, that's bad, guys. So let's not go down that path again of history. Let's close those doors and let's move on from there. And let's inspire the younger generations to get past this, because the only people that's keeping the apartheid and the racism alive right now is us. We are the ones. It's the people now. And it's, to be honest, it's young people. Most of the time it's young people that did not even live through apartheid. Like, if you are under 25, you didn't live through apartheid. It happened to your parents, not you. So I don't know why it is such a problem for the youth today, why they can't get over that. It's like something that happened, it's in the past. Yes, I'm not saying it was by no means right. However, you need to make it better for yourself from here. And hanging on to the past is just going to keep you there, and it's going to keep you behind. You can't go forward hanging on to the past. So that's my 2 cents. I'm going to end it there. I don't want to make a long thing about it. This is not to spread any hate about anyone. I just wanted to address the issue of racism that we need to end in this country, because it's just, I don't want South Africa to be known like for racism, because that's kind of all we're known for overseas right now. Can we just really rise up and be known for something else, guys? Hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and hope you have a lovely day. Bye.